Hey guys. Hello, Lisa. Oh, look, and Delisa's here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. And my guest today to do random 90s wackiness is Stamprgrl. Feel free to say hi, and we can just get started with stuff. Hey, Lisa.
Hey Lisa, how are you, honey? Yes, so I brought my tubs of unbounded rubber stamps with some wonky, weird stuff. Some
Did you have those
creepy.
from like scrapbooking?
No, before that.
Oh, okay.
Before I did scrapbooking, I did card making, and there's some weird stuff in here. Okay, I am not. I'm gonna tell you. There's some random stuff because I used to buy them by the sheets like this.
Oh,
And
wow.
I,
So those were like
yeah,
uncut, basically?
and I would buy like this for one stamp. Like if I like this one, I wanted this stamp. So I would buy the whole, you have to buy the whole plate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But then you find some kind of weird stuff. I'm trying to see where did I put the scissors that I just had in my hands, and I'm gonna have to go get a different pair of scissors because I don't know what I did with the other ones. Okay, so I'm gonna
In
cut
there.
this one because I'm pretty sure this is like an old, like creepy doll.
Oh, wow.
With text around it. And since I'm not sure, I'm gonna
Oh,
try it.
that is wild.
Yeah, and
And
these
I'm
are like they're thick. I don't know if you can tell, but they're thick.
Yeah. It almost looks it's almost like a quarter inch of rubber.
Yes, it is. Like it's these are good quality unmounted rubber stamps. I'm gonna use this guy and then maybe use some of these calendars. There you go.
Oh, nice. Well, I had this thing left over, and I'm kind of thinking like doing a. I feel like all this like aqua stuff is very 90s. So
I agree. Yes. A lot of
I'm gonna do some easy cards and then maybe get myself into trouble, but I
and
don't
then
know.
get
Well,
hi.
it's like I don't know. I kind of have a lot of half plans and no full plans, so that's always kind of a we'll see.
Well, at
But I
least you
can't.
have plans. Because I have absolutely no plans. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I already even lost my first set of scissors. So that's how bad. Oh, and I just noticed I left my ink pad open again. Let me go close it. Because I'm really going to get it dry if I don't close it.
Well, I usually always get worried that every time I do that, I'm gonna like put my arm in it sometime, and
Oh, this is
not
my
a
favorite.
convenient time.
This is my favorite ink pad. And I left it overnight. I just noticed when I got home that it was still open. It would make me really, really upset. Hi,
What was
Linda.
the? Oh, hey, Linda. Yeah, and it's interesting because, like, I mean, it doesn't surprise me because you're pretty close to me, but like, you've actually heard of this company from Appleton called the Paper Cut that I'm using their card base for this. Hey, dog.
I may actually have some of it somewhere. So yeah, they have been in
But the lady
business.
who runs it is super nice.
Yeah, they have been in business for forever, at least 25 years. At least. Because I've been buying from them for since I moved here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She is super nice. Oh, this is too low.
I like this one. I'm sorry for the things I said while I was gaming. I might use that.
Oopsie. That me is more when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Right?
I do like this amazing one though. Maybe I'll
Linda's like, too many live streams. Too many.
Oh yeah, there are.
There's a
Always,
few.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I was really good at knowing who was live streaming when for about like a minute, and then it seems like everybody was live streaming.
To me, it's hard to keep up because of if I'm at work, I just completely lose. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
see, Jay. Let's see what this blob of, because literally, like, look, it looks like a blob. I know it's a face, but I don't know what it's gonna be. So we're gonna stamp this and see what we get. Oh, I don't want to do it in black. Black is too harsh. I think I have a brown. Where's my brown?
I put my.
Jeez,
I
we're
have a bone
terrible.
trimmer somewhere.
Okay, maybe I'm doing it on black because I lost my scissors. I lost my brown ink. Oh, I see my brown ink. So I get to stay here and craft tomorrow.
Oh really? Oh yeah, you said you're off tomorrow, right?
Yes. So I'm excited about that. I did tell Bianca to invite a few of her friends and I would make them breakfast, but I don't know if that will happen or not. I offered. I was a good mama.
That was
I make
nice.
some mean pancakes and some mean waffles. If I says so myself.
What do I want? I hate it when you cut like 3 million pieces of ephemera and then you're like, I don't know what I want.
I don't know which one. Oh my god, it's creepy and it's beautiful.
Ooh.
I don't know what it is, but I love it. Okay, that is really
wild.
cool. I don't know what it is, but we're keeping it. That is a keeper. I really like it. You see, I tell you, these things surprise you.
You never know. It's like I don't know. That's kind of the fun of these cards. It's like you never know how they're going to
Right?
work out.
And I'm sorry, my dog Cece has been crying all day, so I don't know what's going on. Tracy's with gas right now. Yes, Linda, I was watching them too. Yes. Oh, I think I
They
want
were
to put
fun.
this oh, this got stuck in my table. Okay, got it. I think I want to put this one that says "so kind" right here. I'm gonna build it.
I like that.
Right?
I need a third thing, but I don't like any of my things. Well, it's like I have food and other things, and it's sort of like it doesn't seem like
Oh, I
don't
don't know. I
really.
kind of like the way it looks right now. I think you just need some bling.
Yeah, that could be. I probably have some kind. I'm sure I have bling somewhere.
Because I really like your little cassette
I like the little
player.
circuit.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's cute. And plus, I love these sort of like weird anytime cards.
Well, and you know what? I am biased. Any stencil or any die cut or anything that creates rays, I get excited because I love it.
Those are
It's a little
pearls.
crooked, but I will survive with it.
Well,
Look how
once you
cute.
can always cut it out too.
I like this
Oh,
so
what are
far.
these? These are snowflakes. We don't want snowflakes. We had enough snowflakes.
Ugh, I am so sick of snowflakes right now. Are you having like a gorgeous day like we are here in
I am.
Chicago?
Ooh, these AB rhinestones look pretty cool. I'll use those.
There
Yeah,
you
it's
go.
perfect. I was. Well, we have some. Oh, I have random sparklies.
I
Sparkly.
can't even believe how beautiful of a day we're having here.
Yeah, I just saw that it's supposed to be like, I don't know, not lovely this weekend, so I was a little
Yeah,
sad.
it's supposed to be rainy here. Are you supposed to get rain too?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I could do without
But
the rain.
that's okay.
I could seriously do without the rain. But then at the same time, I don't want my allergies to flare up. And the only way that your allergies goes away if it's raining, so because it clears all the pollen. So you know what?
Oh, I never thought of
Yeah.
that, but that makes perfect sense.
Yes. So I kind of don't want it, but I want it. I don't know what I want, Jay. I don't know. I don't know what I want in life. Oh, Elizabeth is here. Hey, Elizabeth. Ray suits your personality.
Oh, hey, Elizabeth, how are you?
Oh,
I
you're
didn't
so
see you come
sweet.
in.
Okay, I am really digging this. I don't know where it's going, Jay, but I
I don't know.
like it.
I dig it.
I'm like, okay, so how do I know which way is the front? And I think it goes this way. Yeah, I'm very. Let's see.
I was very naughty. I started putting bling on my card before I glued anything down. It's like,
Eh,
what am I thinking?
rules, moles. Yeah, forget about rules. They're they're not such quite a thing as about rules and crafting.
But
Okay.
it's funny, if you would have asked me like last week, I probably would have said that I would be shipping the glue press off to Lynn because I wouldn't have liked it. But after I used it for a while, I was like, this is a lot easier. And like the thing I noticed is I don't get like it's a lot harder to squeeze out too much, which is kind of nice.
For the glue
Kind
gun?
of fun. Yeah.
Okay, so here's my deal. Kind of, I'm gonna ask you a few questions about the glue gun, because so I have arthritis on my hands, but it's really and like it's really bad on my fingers. So, do you have to like press like a trigger a lot or no?
No, it's more like a caulking gun or like a cookie gun, right? Where like you can well, where's my hand? Here's my hand. Like you can squeeze with your knuckles basically. So
Okay.
I don't know where the heck in frame is, but let's try this. I'm not gonna like do this, but like
Okay.
so like you can squeeze either with like these parts of your hands. So you don't
Uh-huh.
really need to use your fingers. You can just sort of squeeze your hand and it works fine.
Okay.
But I don't really have any hand issues to speak of. So
Yeah.
thankful is kind of a cute sentiment. Thanks, I like
I
thanks.
just did a little boo-boo here. I need some of my alcohol. Let's see.
Oh, does that get it off?
Yeah.
I forget. Did I show you this? This like pink one came out
Oh,
pretty
yes,
dope.
I love it. I reply, mine.
I guess I won't cut it out. And Elizabeth, I think I sent you a picture of the green one. This green one came out. It's really weird. Like as it dried, like this blue patch kind of came out, which is kind of really interesting. I don't know.
Really?
It's
Elizabeth says that her allergies get wonky during rainy days.
oh really? Huh.
Huh.
Do I have a pink? I know I have a pink. Do I know where my pink is a different question.
Okay. I'm really digging this. Now the question is, what am I gonna do with it?
Well, purple is kind of a 90s color too.
Purple is definitely a 90s color.
Oh,
Elizabeth, so hey, baby, how are you?
Oh, I hope you're doing well.
I know
Ignore the
her
cat on my desk.
Yeah, her
I
surgery was
found it.
today. I've been thinking of her, but I didn't want to.
Scooch you.
I already put my finger on it. Look, it already has my fingerprint.
Aw.
Jeez. Oh
I
well.
think this is hot pink. We'll see. Wish me luck. I'm trying to do the thing I told
Hi.
myself I would never do.
There you go.
Ah,
You killed it.
that's a hot.
See?
I'm good.
You killed it. Okay. So, Mr. J decided that he wanted to do a 90s. So he's doing 90s theme and 90s color. And I decided to
You actually
do
have stuff from the 90s.
to use stuff from the 90s. So I'm just using stuff from the 90s if I can. Okay, so that's my plan. Oh, Elizabeth is saying to add more fingerprints, and then I thought about it. I'm like, I probably will by the end of it. Elizabeth, trust me. Okay, so.
Well, it's kind of one of those things, right? It's like once you add if you add enough of them, it'll look like it's intentional.
So this is from the 1990s. This is from the 1990s. This is from the 1990s.
Oh, I thought of you when I was at my in-person thing. Everybody knew about which brand was it? Doris, I guess. That it used to be a brand, but isn't. And people were like lamenting its passing.
Yes.
I guess I don't know. Can a brand pass? Whatever.
And I think I'm gonna do this. I think this, if this is not, I'm pretty sure this is 1990s. If not, it was really early 2000s, but I'm pretty sure it's 1990s. So
Close
it's
enough.
it's a grape color. It's an archival ink. And I'm actually gonna start. I know, right? I'm gonna go weird coloring because why not? Because we're playing, right? That's what we're doing. We're playing.
Yeah, totally.
No rules. No rules, just messes.
Pretty much.
So I think I want to do her dress. Oh, I wonder if I could if I can color just the dress with my mini itty bitty cat scrappiness stencil things. Little brushes.
Oh, the little brushes.
Yeah.
I've been loving those for like just using for like normal like dye ink, but like to touch up like die cuts and stuff that you forgot to do before.
They're so good. They're really soft too. I really like them. I think I need more. Cause I already mixed my. You're supposed to. I heard that you're supposed to keep like the dye basings with the brushes. Let's start again. That brushes for dye base ink and then brushes for pigment, which is what I do with my big ones. But for my little ones, I had a system and then I don't know what happened to the system. I forgot it most likely. So I bought pink and I bought golds. Then one was for dye base and then the other one was for the pigment or oxide. And then I forgot which one was which. And then now they're all for dye base inks.
I have some I had that problem. I had some I was reserving for my oxides, and then over time they got used for other things.
Because we have no patience when we can't find anything. Oh, this one is here.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know. You're like my twin
saying
crafter.
It should be that way. No, I mean I just want like I aspire to be one of those crafters who has like someone like Danny, you know, who has a fantastic organization system and like
oh my god,
it all makes sense and like you know, you walk into your craft room and it like feels like you're in a Michael's store and had somebody to like arrange it while you sleep. You know, I don't know. Magical animals or whatnot.
It has to be magical animals. That's the only way to go. Okay, so
I'm kind of liking this though as an idea. It's a double Z fold because I found some
And you
measurements I
know
wanted to try
why?
out.
Those three colors remind me. I'm going to show you what exactly it reminds me. Because it's funny that you show me those colors. Because look at what I just almost used.
Oh, that's one of those. So you need to tell me the history of Adirondack inks, because every so often I'll see Ranger products like marketed as Adirondack, but like I don't know that I've ever seen like an actual Adirondack like stamp pad like
So
in real life like
these
now.
were these were coming at the same time that Tim Holtz did its debut. That's
Okay.
how old these are. So I think it's about 20 years. So he came out with the colors of Adirondack. And then that, when he just blew into this sensation, they changed it to his brand to be Tim Holtz.
Oh. I
So
don't know how
a
to
lot
keep
of
it.
the colors are very like deep, vintage colors from the Adirondacks. Very natural.
Yeah,
And
what was it? Like I keep seeing the alcohol inks as
yeah,
marketed
I
as
have
like
them all. Look,
an
look.
Adirondack product. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. What do I need? This is gonna be plenty.
So I'm gonna tell you. Let me see if it has a date. I doubt it does.
Well, I thought of you because Blick saved me a whole bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like this Yupo, which I actually wound up liberating from my dad because
Yeah.
he had bought some and never used it. But like the
Yes.
11x17 pads are like way cheaper. I mean, they're not, but like it, in terms of like how much of a card front you get out of it.
Yes, because you can cut it. Yes, I agree. And if you plan it ahead, sometimes you don't even have to cut it to 5.5 by 4.25. You can cut it smaller because you know you're gonna mat it most likely.
Yeah.
I apologize. Annie has been a little pain in the behind lately. Both of my dogs are. One is barking, the other one is crying. I can't.
So what is?
Oh, Linda would say that the Reese was in Ohio.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Elizabeth
I never
says
know.
that I have my brushes in jars so I don't mix them up. Girl, I started with jars and then I did this. I tied, so for my big brushes, I tie. If it has a tie, it's dye base ink. If it doesn't have a tie, is in pigment.
Oh,
But
that's really
every once in a
smart.
while, like I have no idea what happened to my pink brush for my dye base. Like it disappeared. It's gone. So for a fact that I use my pigment on my dye because this girl needs to use pink.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was surprised you only had like one pink brush.
No, I'm like this girl has to. Like I have to. You just can't take away pink from me. You can take purple away from me. Look, I'm gonna use purple. So people don't say I'm a purple hater.
Well, I thought of you. I actually made some. Well, you saw that, but I made some like texture paste in pink
Oh,
and purple. Well, I
that
mean
is
these two new neon ones that
oh,
are show the wrong color on camera, but they look cool in real life.
I
But I was
I
thinking I might die cut something out.
I keep going to my Joann's to see if they bring because they have a section for the Simon Hurley's
Mm-hmm.
paste.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
I haven't
but
seen any at my Joann's. I've been kind of like, it would be cool if I could buy that.
yeah, but they don't. They have a section, but they're never there. So I don't know.
Well, that's no fun.
Exactly. Like, how does that help me? It does not whatsoever. Whatsoever, people. Whatsoever.
Well, it's always I don't know. I always have problems with things that just sort of jump in my scrapbook.com cart because they look cool.
They jump on, right? You innocent boy. They just jump in.
Yeah, they just show up. I don't know how. It's a mystery.
a mystery. That's a mystery. We don't know what happens. But you see how these ones, so they're so old. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get looking for. Give me 1 second. So my Adirondack ink pads are pretty good, most of them, except for the rainbow ones, like this one. They all turned into one blob.
That's no fun.
Yeah. But you know what?
Those always look like they'd be a really good idea, though, because you'd be like, I don't know if I need to buy like a whole bunch of colors if I can just buy, a rainbow.
Well, but it did work while it lasted. It's just we're talking about an ink pad that its livelihood was not supposed to be 20 years,
And could you re-ink them, or you're just kind of like stuck with whatever you got?
In this case, yes, you could re-ink them. Right now, you can't anymore because the colors are so blended. So this was supposed to have mushroom on the side. Then the next color was pesto, denim, and eggplant. And I will show you how all we get is denim. That's all you're getting. It's a mix of blue. Because I'm gonna brayer it so you can see it.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
You see how it's like a mix between a green and a blue?
Oh, yeah. At least it's teal-ish. Oh, hi, Ingrid.
So it's like super, super dark, which is unfortunate because you lost the pesto and the mushroom, which are the prettiest colors in there. And you really can't see much of the purple either, the eggplant.
See, Elizabeth, I actually am using my neon pastes as opposed to all the other ones that I was been slightly bad about. That's the goal for the year, to just like use my stuff.
Okay, that's a good goal.
Except I just bought more paper, but
Except I just
details.
failed. Did you get some of the paper from Cheap Scrapbook Stuff?
Yes, and they already shipped.
She
and
shipped
they're in like, I think they said they were in. I think it said that they were in like Illinois. So like, I'll get that.
They're 30 minutes away from me.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I miss the glue press when I try and do this without it now, because it's like so easy to get too much glue everywhere. There we go. Well, if I put this all the way over here, this will make more sense. Maybe. We'll see. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Like, I haven't done that because I haven't figured out what brands I own, although a lot of them are pretty frequent flyers. Anyway, so the reason this is like weirdly off center is because I'm gonna wind up like attaching this other Z-fold piece, and I wanted to thank you to be visible. So it's not like I didn't go crazy. But yeah, I like your Wheel of Brands challenge a lot, just because it's sort of like there's so much stuff you forget about. Like I found this whole it's kind of a neat thing. Let me see if I can grab it. Maybe. So Craft Avalanche, but it's essentially this whole set from Catherine Pooler that I forgot I owned, which made me kind of annoyed because I owned, I think, like 5 stamp sets and coordinating dies that I forgot. But anyway, it has like this tree thing as like, your, I don't know, the element that repeats, but then it has a bunch of different seasons of things. So you have like your spring stuff and your summer stuff. And most of them are filled in stamps. So you don't really even need to do colors. You just need to kind of pick whatever. Which I kind of like. Although I don't know, like the interesting thing is like the stamp wheel makes me want to like use all my multi-layer stamps because they were such a pain to deal with in every other stamp positioner. And some of that might be me, but I don't know. But the reason I wanted to do this double Z is because I wanted to use up some of these alcohol ink panels that I had that were like not big enough to make a card base out of, but I think like used against this lighter blue background are going to look pretty dope. But we'll see. I don't know. It looked 90s in my own mind. I guess the other thing I've noticed playing around with this alcohol ink paper is like the Ranger stuff is translucent, but the Legion that I was working with was not. And I think both brands make like both variants, but I don't know. I kind of like the actual white kind better because like the colors pop more. Although I'm sure you could use like a more opaque mix in if you wanted to do that. But I don't know. It's
The Brie ones are gonna be super, super vibrant.
the which ones?
The Brie Reese.
Oh, neat.
Her brand is like in your face, vibrant, just lovely. Oh, I was gonna show you. So this is one of her. She calls them glitter inks.
Oh, neat.
And
they're like a liquid watercolor, you said?
So it's liquid watercolor. If you don't want the glitter, don't shake it. But since I want some of the glitter, I'm gonna shake it because all the glitter is on the bottom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Duh.
I don't think this is a channel that's anti-glitter.
I know, right? Okay. And just gonna put literally a drop. Because this thing is like everything.
I'm a
I
fan
think
of the
that's what I
spark.
like about her stuff. Like I feel like she cares about the concentration, how something is like worthy of it. It's you don't have to be like putting gazillion layers. Like
Yeah.
look at how like this is like super
Wow.
super look. Like the coverage is just so much fun. So I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of water. Just a little bit, and look at that. Yeah.
Wow.
I know it's gorgeous. I'm
That
gonna
is fun.
put a few splatters on my baby, on my creepy baby. Because why not? Since she's already creepy. Let's keep her creepier. And I'm just
I would like to
look at
mount
this.
some
Look at how
there.
much can you see how glittery
Wow.
it is?
Yeah, it's like very sparkly.
It is so cool. Like it's so cool. Elizabeth, I agree. Alcohol inks are so much fun, but I only work with it if I have gloves, and I don't have any gloves. I don't care, but since I have to have like decent hands this weekend, I'm gonna stay away from it. Hey Pam.
Well, it's funny because I was asking one of my coworkers, like, have you ever thought it was weird that I came in with like purple hands and stuff? And they were like, no, not really. It never really came up as a thought. No. like, like I don't know if that's good or bad, but I thought it was a funny answer for sure.
Well, I guess also, since I work with kids, they notice a lot of stuff that adults usually don't care.
Yeah, that might be it too. Like adults kind of get in their own headspace a lot.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just having fun with that.
But yeah, no, I noticed that as well. When I've been playing with them, it's like they just don't come off after a certain point.
Yeah. And you know what? If you're not doing anything fancy, that's fine because that means there is proof that you had fun.
Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself.
There we are.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna
this is
just
fun.
dump this guy here like this because I don't want any of that goodness to go to waste.
I hiccuped or something. But that's okay.
Okay, that's cute. Okay.
But this
Okay.
turned out pretty cool.
This is. Why am I ending up with a purple card, Jay?
I don't know. I thought you were anti-purple.
I am anti-purple. Hey, Lamont, how are you?
Hey, Cindy.
Oh, Cindy is here too. Hey,
Oh, Lamont's
Cindy.
here. Welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, Lamont. Welcome.
Okay. Where do we want to take this to? What do you think? Should I answer?
I like that. That's really funky.
Right? Look. She's giving me a creepy vibe, and I'm totally digging it. I'm okay with that. Let me make sure that I clean my only it was clean brayer because this is the one that I use for my gel printing. And if I forget and then I try to gel print something in white, I'm gonna be screaming bloody murder. Oh, do you know what I wanted to try? Oh, wait, let me make Bianca bring me something. Bianca, ¿tú me traes? En mi oficina está un libro de como manga en la mesa. Can I have it? There's a piece of paper on top that from the book and the book. Can you bring it? The book? The whole thing. The book and the page.
Like that. I don't like. I need a blue. Oh, that's a blue.
Thank you.
Here's a blue. Here's a blue. Okay. Hopefully it's not true.
Okay. Sorry. Have you ever tried? I'm going to let this dry a little bit. Have you ever tried to transfer an image from a book into a gel print?
No, that sounds pretty cool.
Well, if it works, it sounds really cool. If it doesn't, sounds very floppy, but let's see if we can make it happen. Okay. Here's my small gel print. So the library at school, every once in a blue moon, they have books out that you can grab for donations. And I wonder, I know that some magazines you can pull prints out of them. And I was wondering if for this book it's gonna work.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the cat who, like, the second I moved, jumped on my desk. Where he's not supposed to be.
Okay, so I'm gonna use against all my good judgment. I'm gonna use some alcohol inks. Okay. So I'm gonna use, I don't think this has any color in it, this salmon, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use sandal because I remember that one used to be a light color. And I don't want to use pitch black. How about stonewash? Okay.
That sounds fun.
Right? worst case scenario as a flop, and we throw away the piece of paper. Doesn't sound terrible. Okay.
Nope.
Right. So there's some of that. And then,
It's more when you put your hand in it and then you're like, oh my.
and then this. Oh, I wonder where my. Oh, there it is. My thing.
So can you reactivate that off the gel print, like the gel stuff?
So we're gonna wait for it to dry, and then we will transfer it with acrylic ink.
Ah, okay.
You can still pull it with an acrylic ink.
Huh, I did not know that.
Yeah. So that's my stonewash and my sandal. I think my salmon died a good death, but I'm still gonna put it just in case. But worst case scenario, it will act like if it was just alcohol. Add it to it. Okay. And then I'm just gonna try to let this dry. Okay. I'm done. Yeah. Still sticky. Oh, now that I said sticky, do you? Okay,
Yes,
Jake.
Pam. He jumped on the desk as soon as I wasn't there.
I know.
He's like sitting right out of camera right now.
Because Linux loves me. Is my #1 fan.
He loves a lot of crafters, actually. Like he'll just sit and watch people's live streams, which I just think is like
so
the cutest
sweet.
thing.
Do you have, Jay, any foils that are not heat transferable, that are just
Oh, like deco foil?
Yes.
I think so. Let's find out.
Because
right
if
over
you
here,
put, you know how your panels of alcohol ink kind of feel a little sticky in some parts.
Like these? Like these are all deco, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
So you know how some parts of your alcohol ink backgrounds that you made are kind of like where the concentration of ink is? It's a little sticky.
Yeah, they get
You can put foil there and the foil will stick to it and it looks amazing.
Oh, I just did a couple more. Let me see if one of them's sticky. We could try it out.
Yeah. Okay. I am thinking there's some color here. I don't think this color goes with these colors, but since we're just testing, right? We're just playing, people. Just playing. Hey, Susan. Hey, Hank.
They're not sticky, but they came out pretty cool. This one's really like organic looking.
So you see that where that has that vein that it's darker?
Yeah.
So try see if something will stick to that. Okay, so this that looks really good. Okay.
The one that was sticky for a while. Well, I could always make a new one, but it's dried out. But like this was really sticky for when it was new.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my image. I'm gonna pet it.
So you can just foil it, like
yeah.
You just put the foil on that and then like pull it and it'll stick.
Yes.
Neat. I'll have to try that when I mean, I guess I could just make one too.
Well, the image is not transferring, but it's picking up really cool.
Oh, I think that's a card base size. That would be. Are you the right size? Because you're not, but you are.
Okay, so the image didn't transfer, but look how cool the background came out. It picked up the alcohol.
Wow. I do like this as a mat, though.
Oh, I like that.
I don't know what size you are.
What about if I do
Or like
another
this,
layer of you? That is a lot of ink. Like a lot of ink. Like a lot of ink. There you go. No problema. Put it back in the bottle.
Oh, I did find it.
Put it back in the bottle. Really thin line.
I feel like hot pink is just really 90s for some reason.
Hot pink. Yeah, duh. All the 90s. Okay, I'm going to put this guy.
This isn't. All the 90s.
Here, my sound effects.
Well, I do that too, like where you start making your own sound effects,
I know,
especially if
right?
you're not like.
That's when you know you have lost it, but it's okay.
Yeah. At least you're having fun.
Yep, I agree. So I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna put one more layer. No. I wonder what layer I'm gonna put. Oh, wait, what's going on in the comments? Okay.
Oh.
I needed to use blending solution to get the sticky areas for foil.
I probably will. Oh,
yeah.
sorry. What were you saying?
No, I'm saying
I
that
was
if
gonna
it's
say
sticky already, it should stick to it.
Yeah. No, Pam, I haven't looked them up, but they look really cool. They look like a thing I want to buy. So I haven't done the research to know, like, because you found them right at like GSP stamps or something, I think.
What, the Gurna Steiner?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Gurna.
Hey, John, welcome.
The naughty unicorns?
Yeah, they were like Moody unicorns or something.
Yes, I love them. I need them. I think that she just sent an email that they're back in stock. They have been out
like
of stock.
Discontinued or something?
They have been out of stock for a while. Yeah. Because they're so much fun. They hilarious. And we need them all. Okay, so I think I am going to put a glaze over this to pick up that.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I have this gold glaze. Look at this. Ooh,
that's fancy.
Right?
Is that like an acrylic kind of thing? That's just sort of thinner?
I don't know. It is by Paper Plate, and it's called Sheer Gold Glaze. Transparent gold finish. Sounds fun. We'll see. I haven't used it in ages, so I don't remember. So we're going to use it. I'm going to grab a little bit and put it there. Okay. Now we're going to roll it. If I find my brayer. Okay. Super thin. Then I'm coming back with this guy. And I'm putting it over. Petting it. And pulling.
Then they like hoping for the best phase. Ooh. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, you can see the numbers. That is kind of cool. Oh, I am digging this a lot. Okay. putting away my gold glaze before I dump it. Because you know me, I'm so prone to putting stuff over other stuff. Okay. I kind of like that. I still have some glaze in my knife. So I think I want to kind of like add it here and there in my image of the creepy baby.
Oh, nice.
Because why not? If you're going to be creepy, at least be creepy and gold finish. Right?
Like words of advice for today. You can be creepy, at least have a gold finish.
At least have a gold finish. Yeah. Have you ever learned anything from today's live?
If you're creepy, just be sparkly too. Everyone will like it.
Yes. Everyone will accept you if you're sparkly. Ah, jeez.
So has Gerda been making stamps for a long time? I don't
Yeah.
think I'd heard of her before. I mean, that doesn't mean much, but I keep finding brands that everybody knows about that are like new to me, and I'm like, ooh.
You know who I really, really like? And I don't want to say that they're expensive because I don't think they're
Well, it's all
just
kind
a
of relative.
they're just a higher quality, so their price is higher. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Is the Greetery.
the Greetery.
Yes.
Okay.
And their colors are fabulous. Their inks look amazing. And I want to try them all. So I gotta try to figure it out to do something about it because it needs to happen. Okay, I am gonna take my unmounted stamp and I'm just adding a little bit more of the numbers here and there, just for more texture and more than anything.
Oh, I have a hot pink triangle. That should work. I guess it's not as hot pink as the hot pink, but
That animal is so cool.
I like the animal.
I have no idea what it is, so we're gonna refer to it as the animal. But
The animal that we're like, I don't really know what kind of animal it is. It's a saxophone playing animal with a mohawk and like random neon sparkles for some reason.
guys, what do you think that is? What kind of animal is on the image that Jay is using?
Here, I'll hold it up. So like he looks more, or she or they or whatever, like it's got hands. So it looks more like rodent family to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know what would be a rodent family with like I've never seen a rodent with a mohawk. So I mean I guess that could just be, artistic expression, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hey,
I thought it
Daniel,
was
how
a
are you?
mouse, but he doesn't have a tail. So I don't know, I'm confused.
It's very cool.
Is it a possum? Who knows? I was just ecstatic that they have all this like silly 90s doodly clip art that you can now buy and print out and like
I
put on a
know.
card for no reason. I just
Well,
love this stuff so much.
I need to get my hands on a good printer. Well, okay, I should not say that.
Wow.
My
Mine's made 27 masterboards with her scraps. That is wild.
What? Holy moly.
Because like the masterboards are like a 12 by 12, right? Like,
Yes. She
you
starts
could make a
her
bajillion
masterboards with
cards.
12 by 12. That's correct.
Sure.
Right, Dawn? Correct us.
The foil
Susan,
is not
I
for you.
thought it was a possum, but I don't know because his like I think possums have like a much sharper nose.
Yeah. He looks awfully. He's awfully. Well, I don't know. He's an awfully friendly possum, I guess.
Okay. Okay. I know the only one that approves at my next step is Dawn. So thank you, Dawn, for joining us. I'm gonna chair this.
But that creates kind of a cool edge.
Yeah.
Like I think it works with like the creepy vibe, you know.
Right. By the way,
Oh, hers are 8 by 5, 8.5 by 11. Oh dear,
did you see my hands?
the dog did.
I know. Annie, you have to no.
I hope that's
Oh,
acrylic and not
let me tell
alcohol.
Bianca to give her some food. She's hungry. But Bianca, la perra tiene hambre. That's what's going on. Could you feed them? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, they're hungry. I didn't realize it was 7 o'clock.
I don't know. It creeps up on you now that it's light until 9.
Right? I know. I keep looking outside and it's daylight. So oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Where is my 90's tool to do exactly what I'm doing? But I needed a tool apparently in the 90's to do it. Oh wait.
I mean,
the box
it's
is
hard to
empty.
ever have enough tools.
I know, right? It's insanity. It's what it is. It's total and absolutely insanity. Right, it's empty. My box is empty, so I don't know where my tool is.
Oh
Jay?
no. What's it do?
It rips and gives a nice texture on the ends of the paper.
Oh, that thing that looks like a mini like yard clipper that could like take your finger off.
That it
That
could
thing?
actually take your finger off. It is very accurate that you say that because it really can. It actually can take your finger off. Oh, T is gonna be so proud of me. I got my light. Look. In the mail today.
Oh, you got the same one. Nice.
That's the one
Those
that
things are
she.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I didn't have time to put it because I had to. I'm not allowed to stand on chairs when my husband is not here.
But when he's here, it's all right. Or is that more like having someone to like call the ambulance kind of a thing?
Exactly. So there's some rules that I have to follow. I really don't know what happened to my tool. I'm gonna have to look for it later because I don't want to make too much noise.
But it was a really neat thing. I mean,
it really is. I really like it. But it really can take your finger. It really can. Yeah. I'll look for it. Has to be around here somewhere.
I mean, I'm sure it's really good for, if you're doing a whole bunch of distressing.
Mm-hmm. I like because you can do like the rips inside, like do like a rip like this, but it curls at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool about it.
Oh, tell us about it, Elizabeth. I didn't see the final card from Gaz's live. Or if Gaz is here, he can tell us about it.
Hey, Gaz! Sweetie patootie!
I think he popped in.
I know. Gaz was ignoring me and kept telling him, I want to close up. Close up. I want to see. Old eyes here. I can't see anything. Okay. So I have officially lost it. I am like
The tool or other things.
everything. Okay. And because why not? I am gonna crumple that because it's too flat. Okay.
I had some. Oh, there it is.
So when you crumple your paper, do you spritz it with alcohol or with water? Or
I
with
don't know
what?
they've ever crumpled paper.
What? How do you grunge your stuff?
I don't know much about grunge.
I'm like, how do you grunge your stuff? I don't understand. I don't understand that statement that you just made, Jay.
So is that like a thin paper that you've crumpled?
No, it's like my, what is it? 80-pound.
Oh, okay.
I usually do it with alcohol, unless I color in alcohol, because then it would be a mess. But like, see how
I
much
mean, it seems
width,
like that would be easier to like.
because it dries faster too.
Yeah.
Did you see how much age it looks now?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, thank you, Gaz. Gaz is gonna put a picture for us. I'll look for it in your group. Okay.
Oh, does Gaz have a group?
Yes, he does.
I might be
Handcrafted
in
by
it.
Gaz. And
I
we
always forget
behave.
like who has a group and who doesn't.
We behave very nicely in there. Yeah, Jay, do you even grunge? Okay.
Basically, no. Like I think I find it interesting, but I don't necessarily like. I don't do it that much.
Okay. Oh, I like this. But I feel like this is calling, for what, Jay? For my 1990s sewing machine.
Really?
Yes. I think I should bring my Hello Kitty sewing machine.
I agree. You have a Hello Kitty. That is so cool.
Because
Gaz may have.
if you are a 70s baby that had way too much fun during the 80s and the 90s, then you must own a Hello Kitty sewing machine.
Is it seriously a
Clean
Hello
up a
Kitty
little bit
sewing
on here.
machine?
Yeah.
Like, is it pink and have the whole kitty and everything? That's
Yeah, it's for real Hello Kitty brand, and it's a mint color, and it is the cutest sewing machine you will ever see in your entire life. And by the way, they still make them. They're by a brand called Janome, which is a very, very good sewing machine brand.
I feel like I've heard of them. And like I don't know diddly crap about sewing, so
Okay, so here's my baby. Let me plug it in. So you see how it's Hello Kitty. Whoops. Here's my Hello Kitty. Says sewing pretty with Hello Kitty.
oh my god.
Yeah.
It's less pink than I would have imagined.
And it's the cutest thing ever. It's very, very kid of the 90s. And let's see. I'm going to do some pleat. I know you guys can't see it. I'm going to apologize for that. Well, let me see if I can. There. There you kind of see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go. Okay. So let me bring my scissors. And there's my pleat. Look.
Oh, wow. I always forget you can actually sew paper.
A little bit of a pleat. I want to see. I know Susan loves my sewing machine. Is Hello Kitty. How can you not like her? Hello Kitty is like the best thing ever. Okay. So this is where we are right now. So I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of pleating here too. And I am gonna put Creepy Baby in here. Creepy Baby is gonna be part of this. Okay. And I am going to sew Creepy Baby in here.
Oh, nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah. That way she doesn't go anywhere. I'm going to put, I don't know, what fancy stitching should we do? Let's do that one. And then let's turn this. Okay. And here's another one. Okay. So here she is. Creepy Baby is attached. We're going to flip this over. Oh my God. I love this so much. And since we sewed all that, maybe I should add a button. What do you think?
Well, you do love buttons.
Right?
I feel like buttons are just your thing.
I know. Well, my collection of buttons is insane. And when I say insane, I'm like, oh, even I think it's a little too much.
Wow. And this is in the context of like your wall of flowers and other things in your craft space.
Yes. Exactly. Okay, I think I like that green. And I'm thinking some of these Prima flowers from the 1990s. Again, I'm using only 1990s stuff because it's me and I'm weird.
Fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna crumple it up. I'm gonna crumple it up and I'm gonna put it here and I'm gonna sew the blue one there. Oh, that's too big. Okay. Why did you stop me? That was too big. There you go. Yeah.
You need a different color.
You need now a sewing machine. Tell me.
He probably has one.
He probably does. Do you have a sewing machine, Gas?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. Noisy people. In other words.
He has a pretty epic craft setup. I mean, he's got like a tower of fantastic markers and such.
Have you? Yes. Like flipping amazing. I know. I
I'm
hate
more impressed by the organization, I guess. Like, I feel like I could have a lot of stuff, but it would be like always in piles of things.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Says the one with the biggest mess. So, who was it? I used to have.
Gas has a button. I don't know if has he told us if he has a sewing machine or not. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
I can't get my. There you go. My machine is like stuck in there. I got there.
Oh, I like that better. Blue is a better idea.
So there's one there. Of course, with a flower. And then I think I want this one here. Am I gonna try this again with so my old I have 5 sewing machines. You know, the way
I'm sure there's a reason.
You guys collect die cutting machines. I collect sewing machines, okay? That is my jam. I love sewing machines. I've been sewing since I was like 8 or 9. So if I could see here, I would appreciate it. So I have a sewing machine that actually has a, what is it that you guys call it? A trundle? Okay, help me out, Dawn. A trundle? Trundle? Do you know what that is,
pedal
Jay?
thingy? Yeah, it's the foot pedal thingy on
the foot pedal. Yes.
So it's right?
I think it's 1916 sewing machine. So that's
because my mom has one from her grandmother.
Yeah.
It's set up that way.
So I have my ex's grandmother's sewing machine.
Oh yeah, I think you told us that story at some point.
Yeah, and then I have this guy, my little Hello Kitty, and then I have my regular Janome. Then I have my Japanese World War II sewing machine. That is 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Then I have my Singer, which is 5. Then I have my Serger. A Serger doesn't count. That would be my 6th one. But the Serger doesn't count. Okay, so look at this. Look how fun.
That is fun. I like that.
Very creepy, though. But I am totally digging it. Oh, hey, Cordelia! Cordelia made it.
Hooray! Oh, Jim's here. Hi, Jim. How are you?
Oh, Jim made it. Yay, Jim!
And Susan's here.
Yes.
What did you make with all those sewing machines? Other than cards?
You know what? So maybe 20 years ago, I used to do a lot of sewing for my nephew when he was little. Like I made a bunch of stuff for him. And the one thing that I have always made for Bianca is her Halloween costumes. So, but I love sewing. Right now, I do one of my classes at school is sewing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a blast.
It seems like it would be like a useful class to take.
You would think, but there's I'm like, okay, so I don't know what kids think when they sign up for this class, but I sometimes look at them and I'm like, but what did you think it was gonna happen? Like you need to cut the pattern, you need to
Yeah.
you need to cut the fabric, and they're like, oh, but that's so much work. And I'm like, but that's how it works. You know, that's what sewing is. And I don't think they quite understand the process because everything is so nowadays everything is so like immediate and automatic, and everything it's easy, and I don't think they understand the process of creating a garment. So when they sign up for the class, um they don't expect what's coming to them.
Well, I recently fell down like a YouTube rabbit hole, as one does, but in watching a woman who basically did cosplay as her career, essentially. So like she was explaining like how to fabricate stuff, like out of
Yes.
fabric, but also other stuff. And I was like, oh my god, your job is a lot harder than mine.
Yes. Those fabricators amaze me. They're like, that's mind blowing what they do.
Well, like
Because,
that foam stuff that you can basically, I mean, it's like essentially like you can make really lightweight armor or really anything
yeah,
else,
they can
right? Because you can like mold it to be whatever.
yes, they
Ah,
can. Yeah, they're amazing. Okay. I'm gonna move my camera 1 second because I need to thread my needle. Yeah.
so is there an actual kitty on the sewing machine?
Yes. You did not see the kitty. Let me thread it and I'll show you. Because I gotta
Lennox is
take my
asking when you're
yes,
done.
there is. There is a teeny tiny Hello Kitty. It has the logo too. I'll show you. So let me see. So it has cute little, let's see. Oops, sorry. Ah,
Oh
crazy.
wow! Like it's got the legit logo.
It has the little flowers and it has the legit sewing pretty with Hello Kitty and the Hello Kitty right here. It is a sanctioned real um
I just love that the product is real, right? Like you could see somebody making a total like knockoff of a Hello Kitty thing, but
oh
I love that it's a real thing.
100%. But yeah, this is like the real thing. They got their approval and everything, which I love it. My other sewing machine that I am in love with it is my Japanese Kenmore. So it was the Kenmore right after, let me finish this. The Kenmore machine that was created right after World War II. They were made in Japan and they're fabulous. Like fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And I got it last year at a garage sale. Well, a church sale. I don't know if you guys call those garage sales since it's not in a garage, it's
We have like church
at a
basement
church.
stuff.
Yeah, this was like literally the whole church gym and everything was the
Wow,
sale.
that's
And what they
huge.
do, yeah. So people donate and then they collect the money for the church, which was really cool. Oh, Susan loves sewing too. Yes, Susan, 100%. It is a lot cheaper to buy stuff already made than it is to make it yourself.
Really, I wouldn't have guessed
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yes. Yes, a church bazaar. Jim, that's exactly what it is. Thank you. Susan said it too.
Oh,
Um,
I like that.
yeah, it is. It is way, way, way cheaper to buy it. Okay. I kind of like this. I'm digging this. I just feel like I need like a sentiment or something. I also feel like I'm gonna have to be scrubbing my hands for eternity to not look like a Smurf this weekend.
Yeah, it's all right. Just come up with a plausible explanation.
Do people even care? That's the
I don't
thing.
know.
I doubt it. Okay, so I'm thinking I want like a odd color for my card base.
Oh, I like this sentiment. Ah, an odd color.
Yeah, like a weird color. What color do you think I should do it?
I don't know. I like weird colors, so it's hard to tell.
Something.
Oh, Susan says she has a Kenmore, but it's
Yeah.
circa 1980s.
Kenmores were
Do you have
so
a favorite so
good.
far, Gaz?
Oh, Jim worked for Sears. My aunt and my
Oh,
aunt worked
wow.
for Sears for years, and I had lots of Kenmore products, including a Kenmore. So yeah, the Kenmore machines were amazing until like I would say the 1980s. Then the
Yes,
1990s they started making them. They moved their productions to China, and it was not the best move. A lot of
I agree,
then
Susan. If people can have fun colored hair, why not fun colored hands?
you know what? I'm gonna go with that, Susan. I kind of like that. No red.
Well, I have to color everything with like non-natural hair colors because I think they're cooler. So, again, I'm a bad person to ask about these things. Ooh,
Oh, I like
Fiesta.
this. Okay, that is cute.
Fiesta. Hmm.
I like this color. Like weird color. Oh, where's that stamp
What?
from?
That's a.
Jay.
This is from the Greeting Farm. It's
I
from
was just
the
gonna. Jeez, I
for
was
real
just gonna
cut
ask
from the
you.
for real couple.
I was gonna ask you if it was a greeting farm because that font looks so familiar, and that's their font. I love their font.
Yeah.
Okay. But I can
Plus, I
barely
really
see the
like. They have really good
card.
sentiments too. Like I
Yes, they
like all
do.
these brands that have all these like anytime sentiments, and then I can like send the card for anyone.
I think one of my favorite stamps ever is Sympathy Sentiment Set is from the Greeting Farm. I just
Oh, really?
yes, 100 they have a sentiment. They have a
I thought
sympathy
Artful Angel had
sentiment.
like a huge one for sympathy too.
Mhm.
It was pretty cool.
Cuz those are
Oh, this.
those cards are so hard to make, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I don't even know what I'm cutting, so bear with me. I just noticed that
Was
I
that like
can't
a?
see the
That's like a sage kind of.
yeah,
That's
and
cool.
I kind of like the color, but I couldn't see it. I think I need to cut more because I want to see the sage color. There you go. So Jay, when is it that we're gonna meet?
I
Come
don't know.
on.
We should. We only live like 2 hours apart, right?
I know. We should drive. Each of us should drive 1 hour and meet somewhere.
There's. I know it's in the middle, other than
There's
like
nothing.
Rockford, which is like Rockford.
Yeah, the problem is
I
that
mean,
there's
it's
nothing.
yeah. Like find some random craft thing that happens at like a farm in the middle of nowhere or something.
Well, I was gonna, but it already happened. There's a stamped convention that happens.
Oh
But
yeah, some of the folks from here were talking about it. I'm gonna have to do that next year, I think. Now that
well,
I have like friends.
it used to be June, and apparently they move it to March.
Yeah, because the in-person thing here was in April, and then they were like right before they were talking about that other thing, which
Yeah,
happened.
I used to go to that one pretty regularly because it's just an hour away, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, I almost glued it upside down. Yikes!
well, that would be sad.
That would be really sad. And I'm gonna put it sideways because why not? Because it's my card.
Yeah,
My card, my rules, right?
I
Maybe
agree.
maybe I can use some of these papers that I tore in the inside. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd go for it.
Right?
What
I
could be
like
a
this
super
one.
quirky card?
Yeah, why not? Again, my card, my rules. Oops. Does anybody else makes their own rules when they're crafting? Did you guys
I
always
ignore rules when I'm crafting. I don't know if that counts.
totally counts?
Well, I
Because
was
you're making
totally like giggling watching Lynn's Glassboard Studio video about like he would replace her cutting mats when they got all like gunked up, and I'm like, I've been using this one for like 2 years, and it definitely has like a layer of something on it.
I know, only
Like,
God knows what it is.
well, I mean, I know the metallic is definitely lunar paste, and the hot pink is definitely acrylic ink, but the other stuff I don't know. But I also was kind of like, I don't know, like I always kind of like the vibe of like real people craft too, and like
I
I don't
know.
know. Some people have really organized things, and some people are me. I
Although
aspire to be organized. Does that count?
that's all it counts to me. T said that she learned to sew in on a Kenmore
Oh, cool.
in the
Well, it's weird because like
1969
you think of
Kenmore.
them as like more of a I mean, I guess it's an appliance, but like you think of them as more of a like washer and dryer kind of company but I don't know that I knew that they made sewing machines.
Elizabeth, you are my kind of people. So Elizabeth says, I drive an hour just for pizza. Granted, it's a French shop, but still. Elizabeth, my husband still understands that when I say I'm gonna go for donuts, I will not be back for 2 to 2.5 hours because it takes me an hour to get to the donut place. And it takes me an hour to get back from the donut place. And there's an IKEA in between. So, and a dig blick. And so that means that this is like a whole day for donuts because this place opens 24 hours a day and it is the best donuts in town. And yes, I probably pass 100 and maybe thousands of donut places from here to there, but that's the best. So I'll drive an hour.
I just think I would have no money if I had a dick blick in town. I'd be like, no,
Oh,
I'm just stopping in for a
oh
while.
my God. Gas says it's my car and there's no returns and no deposits. It's my car, so it's time to stick things where I want it. Yes, it's your card, your rules. Crafts rules with dad. Yeah, like people take it too seriously. It's not like we're saving people.
Oh, that's true.
Right? This is not brain surgery or any type of surgery.
It's just fun.
Oh, talking about surgery, Bianca's
Oh, how's she doing?
her surgery checkup is next Thursday. So she's still immobilized with the
Oh.
sling.
Oh,
Yeah,
ouch. Well, that's
I
no
know.
fun.
No. So she can take the sling off to take a bath and to sleep. That's it. But anything else, you know what? I'm gonna remember the So Kind stamp that I stamped somewhere and then folded it and now you can't read it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna restamp it and use it as my sentiment.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh, should I put the So Kind? Oh my god, wait. Let's make it even creepier. Jay. Oh my god. Jay.
Are you making her creepier?
How creepy should I go? Talk to me.
What are the options?
Like really, really creepy. Or like tamed creepy.
I mean, you're probably going to go really, really creepy anyway. So, like, you can.
What if I use this Be Mine and put it on the eyes of the creepy doll?
Yeah, go for it.
Right?
What
was it that Gas says? It's my card and I stick it wherever I want because it's my card. Okay. I'm going with the sentiment of my friend Gas. And I am sticking this. And I'm going for it. Oh my god. It's the ultimate creepiest thing. And I love it. Jay,
let me make you big.
Thank you for the invite. I haven't been this creepy in a while. Aww.
Let's make you big so people can see what you do. Oh, that's really. I don't know that's that creepy though.
It's in the eyes. Be mine.
I like it though. Like, there's so much texture on the card. It's really cool.
Right? Oh wait, I have a more. Are you?
Do you have a mwahaha?
No way, I do. Look. How perfect is that?
I should say I was surprised, but you know.
This actually is from. I'm trying to think. I think this is a cat scrappiness.
Oh wow, that's a little. Not quite what I think of.
I think it's supposed to be like mwah, as in a kiss, but here it's almost more like mwah.
No, I kind of am liking this. Where are you, paper trimmer? What else do we have?
There you go. Oh my god.
Oh, this is perfect. I love this sentiment where the wild things play.
Oh, I like that. Oh my god. I love that skateboard. Is that one of those that you printed?
No, this is the Amazing or something like that. Photo play collection.
Oh, that's so pretty.
I should know what this is called because I was like, I whined about the fact that they released it. Well, yeah, bro's amazing. They like scrapbook.com was evil and sent me a preview for it like I don't know, like a month and a half before it released. So I was like looking at their site, like waiting for it. I was like, it's a dude thing. Like, of course I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, Gas wants to know where you got it from.
Scrapbook.com. But it's photoplay paper, so you can get
Yeah,
it
so
at any of the normal places, I think.
it's one of their new collections, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, check out Photoplay, and they should have a. Do they have a stamp for this
Yeah, there's a
collection?
stamp set that goes with that.
Yeah, because they usually have a stamp set that goes with each of their collections.
Yeah, they do.
That's one of the things I love with that from them. I actually just got some stamps from Photoplay. I got the two Canada stamps because I wanted the hockey players, and do not come here into my room to growl at me. You stop. No, you stop it right now. Do not talk back to mama. Go.
Oh, there you are. Great reverb though. It's like the spooky dogs.
Husband is here. That's all the barking. Yeah.
So they're alerting you to that fact.
She gets excited when Papa's here.
That's cute.
Yeah. Now I go into the background and I disappear because Papa's here.
Well, that's less cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. That's what life is with a dog.
Yeah, the dog I had growing up, my mother had similar feelings because it was like she took care of the dog most of the time, but it was like the dog went nuts when my dad came home.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "What?"
Yeah, it's like
I took you out 4 times today.
Yeah, it's like, I love you. Oh, wait, Dad is here? Who are you? Yeah, you do. See? Yeah, you're gonna hear the whole shebang now. That is her in her amount of excitement that she cannot contain inside her body. Because the most amazing person in the world is here, and she gets to see him.
Doesn't she get to do that like every day though?
Every day.
Or did she not like? Does it not matter how that's like an everyday occurrence?
Every day. And if he leaves now and comes back in 20 minutes, it's the same amount of excitement.
Wow.
Yes. It does not. Yes. It does not fade the excitement that animal feels for her papa. It's unbelievable.
That's a greenish.
That's why people say you gotta find someone that loves you like your dog loves you.
Or I guess like your dog loves your hubby.
Exactly, in my case. But mind you, Jay, so this Cece and Annie are our dogs number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
So since we got married, like our dogs since we're together, right?
Right.
These are the first 2 dogs that are actually my husband's dogs, because
wow.
the 3 before them, it was all me.
Oh wow.
Like they couldn't. It was like, yeah, Dad is here, whatever.
But so I guess it was like time for like
it was
a dad's
time
dog.
for him. Yes, it was time for him to get a dog. For us to get dogs and the dogs to be his. I agree.
I see.
Yes. Look at this. This is so different. And I'm totally digging in. And yes, I am grabbing my stamp that has a little bit of brown ink and just rubbing it over my flowers. So my flowers
I like that.
Yeah, so they don't look so new, but they don't end up with a lot of ink in it. It just rubs a little bit of the ink.
From the Flower Museum.
From the Flower Museum. It's Jay. Gas, are you still here?
He might have fallen asleep. Like I think
He
it's like
might because
midnight his time.
it's super late. Oh, I'm moving both of the cars. Okay, Gas, are you still here? Gas, this.
It can be your card, Elizabeth. Do you want it?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it's funny because I was gonna send I was gonna. So the long story is like I had sent Elizabeth a picture of this alcohol ink one, and she was like, "Oh my god, I need it." So I was gonna send her a card anyway.
Well, don't send
Yeah.
her my pink one. The pink one is mine.
No.
Okay. Gas, let me show you what Mr. J is referring to the wall of flowers. Are you ready? Hold your breath. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cover so I don't make you too dizzy. This is the wall of flowers.
And like a lot of them are like real flowers. I mean, some are like fabric flowers, but like I think when you had talked about it before, it's like a lot of them are just like dried flowers from different places.
And then they go here on the sides. So that is the wall of flowers.
But it's tricky to pick one, I bet.
I know, there's too many options. Susan is drooling. Oh my god, it's almost 2 a.m.
Really, really creepy.
Cass!
Oh, I'm all the way.
I have just a few flowers. Just a couple flowers to use.
Oh,
Options are limited.
Flowers. Oh my god. That is awesome.
Yeah. Just the options are very, very limited here in my house for flowers.
I mean, I guess they have to be like a flower that's like, I don't know, the right size to fit in a jar. Like it would be hard to do like, I don't know, like point or what's that? What am I thinking of? Not poinsettias, but like poppies or peonies that are like huge flowers. I guess it would be hard to have those on a card.
Yeah, I think the biggest flowers that I have is something like this, which are from Prima, which apparently I got a great deal.
Wow.
75 cents. Duh. Let's see. Because I love polka dots. That, if you guys don't know that about me, I love polka dots and stripes. So these are pretty big, but you can still put them in the card. Right? These are pretty big. I
mean, I would.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, so often it's like you're sending people a bubble mailer anyway, so it's kind of like, well, at that point, there's no reason not to make the card ridiculous.
And you know what? At one point, you make the card to make you happy, and then you mail it, and whatever the person does with it that's their business. You have sent it to the universe with the best intentions that you could. Right?
Yep.
Nothing else.
Well, but it's weird. Like you probably have the same thing I do, where it's like there are people in your family who like hold on to all the cards you make, and you're kind of like, oh, I didn't even remember that one existed. That's kind of cool.
My mom. Oh, by the way, my cards, my Christmas cards, I'm making it all over the United States this month. My father-in-law sent me a text that he got my Christmas card this week.
Oh, wow.
So, and he's in Texas, and none of them are canceled.
Oh, that's weird.
None of
That
them.
is really
There,
weird.
when I sent them, I sent probably like 50 cards, like a big bunch. And I dropped them at my school because we have a mailroom. And I wonder if those cards have just been sitting somewhere
Maybe. I did a
for
good
the
job.
longest. Like they got picked up because
Yeah.
I saw them, but they,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Well, then that's wild. Like, I could see if they were just sitting somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
they never got hand stamp or canceled or anything or machine, nothing. Like the stamp is like brand new. Like
Oh,
you
that
could
is
literally
wild.
hit it up and reuse it. Okay, how many cards have you made while I did one?
Uh, 5, I guess?
Oh my god.
I can show you. But
Yes.
I just found this paper and I was, like, kind of enamored by it because it's, like,
That is
geometric,
gorgeous.
but it's got foil on it. Like, the gold ones are foil, so
Is
I
that
don't
from a
know.
paper pack?
Yeah, it's from some Spellbinders. It was on clearance at some
Yeah,
point.
I have that one.
Cheerful occasions, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and cleaning up, I have a few Spellbinders pads because every year they do warehouse clearance. I was like, "Oh, I could always use another pad."
Yeah, and
I
I
mean,
think I got a few ones also when scrapbook.com was giving them away.
oh, yeah, that's true. But, the first one I made was this amazing one,
I
which
love
also
that.
has foil and neon and bling. They just trimmed the side to, like, because the sticker was kinda hanging off, and then
I
I
love
just
it.
sorta did, like, stars on the inside.
Yes. Yeah, damn, you
And
did a
then
good inside.
only on that one,
Oh,
really.
okay.
And then this was the, like, thank you with the alcohol ink. I think this is my
Yes.
favorite one.
Oh, that's so pretty.
I need to put a panel on the back because there's, like, nowhere to write anything, but, like, this is gonna stand up
Oh,
great.
yeah.
I guess I need to thank somebody for something
Yeah,
in the
there you
near
go.
future because, well, I think it's pretty light, and, yeah, I'm a crazy person who has an actual, like, gram scale for figuring out how much the cards weigh. Because, well, I'm curious, right? Because I really like fun folds that, yeah, this is only half an ounce, so you
Oh,
could
okay.
let it bling. But I like fun folds that don't weigh more, but,
Yes.
because I found out at, like, last year's charity craft fair that people really like the fun folds way more than, like, the flat cards, which is weird, but whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like they take less time. And
Well,
then card number 3 was the
oh yeah.
mouse, hamster, possum, we're not sure,
Mm-hmm.
but I added a whole bunch of 90s nonsense because I thought it was fun.
Because it's fun.
And it says "Be awesome today," and
Yeah.
that's, like, just kind of a fun sentiment. And I didn't do
Yeah.
anything on the inside on this one. I may. I have a lot of, like, this stuff left over. And then I did one of my favorite, like, Kendra's card ripoffs, which is this 5-panel
Oh,
thing, 4-inch by 1-inch. But I had
I love
extra
it.
alcohol ink, and I had extra stuff I had die cut this thank you out with. Because you can't
Yep.
tell unless you're up close, but it's actually, like, that lunar paste blend,
Yeah,
which,
it's the lunar place of the orange and the prom queen.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was the last one. This I was one of the green backgrounds, and I just thought I'd do, like, a simple card. But I didn't like this being, like, super orangey, so I kinda dulled it out with some green ink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that needs
I
some
kinda
bling, dude. You gotta
Yeah,
bling
it
the
probably does.
yeah, you need to
Well,
bling the
and
Jesus out of that.
I might have green bling too. Actually, I think I do. I have, like, this Christmas bling that would work pretty well because it's not like a Christmas green, it's like appley green. That would
Oh, I
probably look
love
pretty cool.
apple green. Apple green, anything I love.
Yes, what was it Christmas? Like, there was this really cool, I forget who did it, but there was, like, a really cool color scheme of, like, it was like apple green and, like, it wasn't quite hot pink, but it was like pink leaning red, so it was very, like, I don't know. It was like
Apple,
retro
yeah,
Christmas almost,
apple
but, like,
apple green was in last year.
Oh,
It's
I wonder
super. Oh,
how.
by the way, I found it. Look, my Hello Kitty scissors. See, I told you I'm a Hello Kitty fan.
That is cool.
All the Hello Kitty things.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do the way I drop.
But I still think cat
Bling.
scrappiness makes the best enamel things because they're flat and mailable.
Yes, they have some cool stuff. But let me sell you. Okay,
I
not
like
because I'm part
the
of their
crystal
team.
clear ones. Those are really cool. Like the ones that are like completely, they're like this only they're completely see through. Anyway, I'll
Yes,
shut up.
I have them somewhere.
'Cause, like I
They're
have all of them.
so I always struggle with when I'm doing shaker cards that I want my shaker cards, the shaker bits to move a lot inside the
Oh,
shaker,
I see.
right? And
And
it's
usually
hard
they get all
because
staticky.
they get staticky and they get stuck, right? Well, Cat got these really cool things. Um, and I don't even know. I should probably know what they're
Are they
called.
like it? Are they like a powder tool?
No, no, no.
Oh
They are
no.
shaker bits, but they're like these little tiny spheres. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
But then they move so well and they do not get static. So they move everything in the card. They're like super cool. As soon as I finish here with my bling, I'm gonna go get it and show you what I mean because I don't know if I'm explaining it fine, right? Because words and end of the day at work, words are really hard, and English is a super super hard language. Let me wait. That one
I
needs to be good.
agree.
At the end of the day, I struggle
This
with
does look
words.
nice. This looks better with blingy. Definitely
You
looks
see,
better
I
blinged.
told you everything needs bling. Okay. Okay. Let me go get those things that I'm telling you. I don't know what they're called. Spheres, balls. I don't know.
Well, I'm kind of curious because I never make shakers, but then I made a shaker and I was like, I don't know why I don't make shakers
Okay.
because I really like shakers.
I have them. And
I
of
can hear
course,
them like just dripping down. Oh my god. You have all the things.
I have all the things. So they're
That's the
tiny
problem
little
with it, like both
spheres.
her website and like High Supply. I'm like, if I start buying shaker bits, I'm gonna buy like 20 of them.
So they're
I mean,
called dots, but they
those are
do
cool.
not get static. Move in the plastic bag. Like, and what they do is that they push everything else on the shaker to move.
Oh, that's really clever.
And she has them in all the colors, of course, black and white too. But
Hey,
like,
Blossom.
but look how well they move.
Yeah.
They do
Well, it's
not
probably because
get
they don't have a flat side, so they don't get as staticky. Because,
yeah.
like,
Look, they do not get stuck.
but that would be great because they'd act almost like those ball bearings and like sprays, right? Because they'd help
Mhm.
jostle everything else.
Exactly. That's why I love these so much. So I'm already almost out of the white, and I have to say that I also got the white and the red and white. And I started picking the white ones because I wanted some white. And I was like, okay, now just need to order some white ones.
Oh, I forgot
Because
about these. I forgot I had like gear shaker bits for unknown reasons.
see, they remind me of the non-Perel candies,
Oh yeah, yeah.
the little dots on the top. Yeah.
Okay, I'll need to be shopping there at some point because that's really
Ooh,
cool.
Jim is going on a concert.
Oh, how fun!
He's trying to decide where to go. Blossom. Blossom sneaked in.
Hey,
Where
Mr.
do you
K.
guys? Where do you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah, she snuck in recently.
Um, Blossom. The mini balls are from Cat's Crappiness. They really are really excellent for shakers because they make everything moving and they do not get staticky. They
Well,
will
she
tell
just makes
well.
fun shaker beds because, like, those weird SpongeBob ones I used last Sunday were from her. And I forget, like, she has like coffee cups and she had like Grinch ones last Christmas. She just has like a little off the beaten path stuff, which is
Oh.
kind of cool.
Hey Jim, I just made a Stevie Nicks card, but I think I put it away.
Oh, really? One of my friends went to Stevie Nicks and thought it was a really good show. So
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
he said he just got tickets, which is awesome. I don't even know where I put my Stevie Nicks card. Oh, right here.
Oh, Blossom
Look,
asked, what are those called? They're called, you said they were balls or something?
dots. So they're
Dots.
called by color, and if you search by dots, they should come up all the colors.
Okay.
There's 2 shades of pink, 2 shades of blue, I believe an orange, a red on a white, a black, a milk chocolate, a dark chocolate. Hey Sprinkles, how are you?
Hey, Sal.
I was actually looking at Jay, do you know what Ravinia is here in the Chicago area?
I don't think so.
So Ravinia is a concert location here. It's in a pretty fancy area in Chicago. And
Okay.
they have concerts and they're outdoor concerts. And you sit on the grass. You bring chairs and you bring food and it's like a picnic area.
Oh, that's fun.
And OAR and Fits and the Tantrums are coming. And I was like, ooh, that might be one I might go. Jim, here's the Stevie
Cute.
Nicks.
I like the bricks. That's cool.
I painted each and single one of those bricks one by one, Jay. And you know what that
Were
means,
they
right?
was it like a stamp or did you just do it with like a flat brush?
I did that with a pencil and watercolors, each
Oh,
individual one.
wow. Oh,
Do you know
what a
what that
pain.
means? What it means is that I need a brick stencil.
I'm pretty sure there's like a Tim Holtz one.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a gazillion ones. I just don't
Yeah.
have one.
I just
But I
need to
have
get a cloud stencil, but like because I was almost going to make a stencil for a minute, now I have stencil material, so I'm kind of like, you could just look for an SVG to do it, but of course I
yeah.
haven't done that yet.
Okay, so you need to make it like this one. This is my favorite cloud stencil. And it is from the 1990s, so it's very appropriate for this live. Okay, are you ready? So it has a little
Oh, that's cute.
drawer pull. So you hold it by the little pull, right?
Well, that's nice. I mean, then you don't get your fingers inky.
Yes. Yes. Let me see if I can get some ink.
I mean,
Because
that
now
wouldn't
my
be so hard. You just need to find like a cloud SVG and then cut that out. Or I
yeah.
mean, I guess I don't know how hard the material is to cut, but
But then you can just stick it to one of these things and like literally
yeah,
look. I go
and
like
do like a
this
cloudy sky in like 4
and
minutes.
then move
Yeah.
it. And I don't get my hands dirty. I'm like, it's so fun. This is like this may have been one of the first stencils that I bought in my life.
Yeah, it probably is. It is from the 1900s, yes.
Yes. You see?
Oh,
And
hey, Annie. Nice to see you.
Oh, it's Annie here. Hey,
Yep, she
Annie.
just popped in.
Annie, guess what I got today? Annie, I got your
Oh,
card.
Thanks, Jim.
And he sent me the cutest.
I'll show
Um,
us. Oh, I can show people my card too. Not
yeah,
from Annie, but from Danny. At
mine
least
is
it rhymes.
downstairs. But
Oh, okay.
she sent me this really cute like castle shaker card.
I think I still have. Oh yeah, mine was here. It's a. I was telling Delise before the live. Like so because it. Oh, I can swap us for a second. But
Yeah.
because this is such a big envelope, like I use this to like whack a wasp away from the house. So like it already is a win. Like you and I guess I'll say this is from Danny's Dreams swap group, and it was a tea themed swap. And her card makes mine look not nearly as good, but that's okay. But this is really cool. Like look at all the details, like and
Wow.
some glossy accents. I love the paper. I kind
Holy
of want to know where this
moly.
paper is from. But like this is a die cut, and then I think it's die cut. This is all paper. So I think it's a tea die. Then this is paper, and this is paper. And this guy, I can't tell it. He's probably colored.
Yeah, he is. I think he is
Like,
from
look at that. I wish I could color like that. Anyway,
La La Land.
time for. Oh, it does look like that. Very cute.
But
And cute message, and then a little.
that envelope already
Goofy.
saved a life.
Yeah. Well, I'm not allergic to them. I just find them like kind of obnoxious, and they freak the cats out. But very cool. I always like, and this is a 6x6, which I never do 6x6 cards, but I kind of want to now.
Well, you can only always put it in a 6x8 envelope. Make a 6x8
yeah.
envelope and send it, and it just uses one stamp.
That's Alice paper from Not Too Shabby. Thank you. I didn't know they had done an Alice release. T, you know everything. Question for Gaz: like, are 6x6 cards really common in England? Because every time I watch Mixed Up Crafts, she's always like making a 6x6 card.
Well,
And
you know what?
potentially.
They don't have to pay extra postage like we do.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
I think if we didn't have to pay the extra postage for square cards would be a thing.
He bought the paper. Yeah. Well, and I mean, it's kind of silly because, as you say, like, as long as they don't weigh a ton, like, you can put them. Oh, no problem, Yvette. Hopefully, you're recouping okay.
And she's probably still in a getting all that anesthesia out of her body.
Yeah.
So please
Probably.
rest.
That's no fun.
Please rest
But
and drink lots of liquid and take care of yourself, honey.
But do you have anything coming up recently, Delise?
Let's see.
I
What
should
do
let
I
you plug
have?
all your stuff because, like, I don't know that I have anything coming up other than all my normal stuff that's coming.
I don't know that I have actually anything coming up. Like in the download, just I am starting this upcoming month, the month of May. We're gonna continue my my hop in Instagram. If anybody wants to join us, yes.
What's the
And
theme for? Is there like I know that it was. I missed last month, but is there like a specific theme? Is there
so
like
we
an overall
haven't
theme for May, or is it just
so
the pick one or
for
two things?
for May, we haven't decided. I have this idea of doing animals the entire month, and I put it to poll and see what the guys that are already members of the hop.
Oh,
So
cool.
just go and vote if you're interested. It's gonna be like animals, but it's gonna be magical animals. It's gonna be farm animals. It's gonna be like fun. We're still gonna keep it fun because our themes
Well, that's good.
are not your usual, so you sometimes have to think a little bit outside the box, which I think that's why I like making them, and I will continue to make them while people want to keep joining.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
burrito one was a fun theme. It made me instantly say, like, geez, I wish I had a taco set set, or a taco truck die set.
Annie, this is the card that I made. Your card is downstairs. Your the one that you sent me. I'm upstairs already. Here. This is what I made today. He made like gazillion, like a dozen cards. I made one, Annie.
I made 5, but I kind of cheated and made a lot of backgrounds ahead of time, so I always feel like that makes it easier. But
Oh, gas.
I
We also have to pay for extra thickness. So we have to pay. Okay, so let me show you a little.
yeah, more than a 1/4 inch, I guess.
Yeah. Jay, do you have one of these? You should totally get one of these. If I can find one, I'll get it and mail it to you. So, this is what the post office uses.
Oh, cool.
So, your card with the envelope and everything has to fit through this hole. If it doesn't fall through the hole, you pay extra.
Oh,
If
wow.
the card, let's imagine this is already inside an envelope, right? You put it here in the corner, and it has to land on this shaded part. If it's not in a shaded part, you have to pay it extra. So anything that is square is not gonna land on that. The 6 isn't gonna land right here, so it's not gonna land on this shaded area. If the letter is bigger than this size, then you have to pay extra. But you could send a letter that is 6 1/8 of an inch by 11.5 inches and still use just one forever stamp, one stamp. This is quite handy.
Pam's curious where you got the template from.
Well, since you mentioned, please do notice that it says 1998 because we're only using stuff from the 1990s. This actually, I have had this for like that's why it's so discolored. I've had it for like 25, 26 years. I got it from the post office. I used to mail so much that one time I asked my postman, like, can I have one of those templates? And he literally gave it to me. I believe that they now sell them, but they're not too expensive. So and in the back, it's the front with all in the back, it explains to you how to use the template.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
It's kind of cool. It's really kind of cool. And seriously, this is still what they use. But it's kind of funny that it's that this one was printed in 1998. Because it's all about the 90s today.
It is.
Yes, Susan, and I've had it since 1998. I just asked for it. I was like, "Oh, you know what? Can I have one?" And he just gave it to me because they have to have one of these. So every time you go to the post office and they think your card is too thick, they'll pull one of these. If they don't pull one of these, if they tell you, "Oh, it's too thick," and you still think that it's under the range, tell them to measure it. Because they all should have in the post office one of these templates to make sure that they measure and that they don't overcharge you. Yeah.
Well, I know people have been having problems with, like, using the butterfly stamps and things supposing to be hand canceled that weren't. I don't know. I don't know if that's a new thing.
I know I have. Somebody sent me a card that said can cancel, and I could see how it was completely tore because it was sent through the machine. I was so upset. I'm like, people are paying extra and they're just not looking at it.
Well, yeah, I mean, some people are spending. Well, I mean, like some of these cards. I mean, not my cards, obviously, but some people spend hours and hours on cards. But But anyway,
yes.
Thanks everyone for coming. I appreciate it.
I know. Thank you for inviting me. This was fun. We gotta do it again.
Yeah, we should.
Maybe.
I guess I should plug Gaz. Gaz will be here next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
Okay.
And I don't know if we've decided what we're doing. We're doing something whimsical. So like it can be any non-real animal or other
Oh,
non-real
fun.
thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think we were kicking around unicorns in space, but um I don't know if you guys watch Gaz's channel, but he has a lot of stamps from like animated programs from Britain when he was a kid. So like
Yes.
I don't know like if they made those for the US, I would probably own them all. So I mean I
I
think it'll be kind of
know.
fun.
I love every time that Craft Stash puts one out there. I'm like, I don't know what they are, but I want them. And I was so upset
Yeah.
because the Snoopy one, the
Whimsical cards.
Peanuts,
There you go.
the Peanuts one went like this, and I couldn't get my hands on one. Very
Well, I just
upsetting.
saw someone's coming out with like a classic airplane die set, and I was kind of like, people were all saying how they need to go and figure out how to draw Snoopy to put Snoopy in the plane, and I'm like, I don't know, like
Yes.
there's probably like a Snoopy drawing to like I don't think Snoopy's that like shape wise would be all that hard, but I don't know.
Yeah. I love the Baron. Yes.
But I mean, it's an excuse to use all your super bright colors. I mean, not that either of us need that, but
Yeah, not that we follow the rules and use them when they're supposed to be used. Well, I can't.
everything.
I'll make sure that I plug in next week to watch you and Gas. That's gonna be fun. You two together. Can't wait.
Should be fun. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming, and I will see you next week. And I think I have an outro. Who knows? It's always a mystery. Oh, I do have an outro. Fabulous. Anyway, bye guys, and see you next time.